The incredible influxes of light we have experienced so far in 2025 have quickened the vibratory rate within the earthly bodies of every person on this planet. Every time this happens, our I Am presence has the opportunity to help the divine intelligence within our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies to accelerate the divine alchemy that is transfiguring our carbon-based bodies into fifth-dimensional, crystalline-based solar light bodies. This is the beginning of a great expansion within you to invite greater volumes of energies of trust, loving exchanges, volumes of information from the light, all of which are useful within your realm. This allows you to have a greater influence on the establishment of a new way of living amongst humankind. It is, in some sense, the very early stages of the establishment of this new race of humankind. And for those of you like yourselves who have come early in the process, it can at times be painful to observe the problematic shift that is occurring around you. Your judgment of it places a hindrance within you and your alignment to love itself. So I come in part to urge you to surrender your judgments about what is present in your world, for all that is established and operates around you is a necessary component of this long-term shift that is occurring and has most certainly begun within your lives. The divine intelligence that guides the physical functioning of our earthly bodies at a cellular level is known as our body elemental. Each of us also has a silent watcher. At our inception, the mighty Elohim were directed by our God to assign each of us a body elemental and a silent watcher that would remain with us throughout our many earthly sojourns. Our silent watcher is a beautiful feminine elemental being who is responsible for holding the immaculate concept of the highest divine potential for our earthly bodies. Whether or not you have been consciously aware of the divine alchemy taking place within your earthly bodies since 2012, now is the time for all of us to pay attention. The company of heaven is revealing that the brand new solar light codes and the celestial downloads we received from our grand central sun during the June solstice in 2025 have catapulted Mother Earth and all her life up the spiral of evolution in ways we have not previously experienced. This shift greatly elevated the frequency of our body elementals and our silent watchers. This has created the sacred space for every person on Earth to withstand higher frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light than ever before. So, allow yourselves to increase your levels of trust through detachment of what is the pathway, detachment of what is necessary to open the doorway to new experiences in your own lives and the lives of others, detachment of what is possible to experience as a human in this realm. For all these things and many others in between offer unprecedented pathways for you to explore, and they are limited purely by your imagination, by the limiting constructs of the mind, by your energetic burdens that we seek to lift and to help you transform from your field. For the clearer you are within your form on all levels, the less interferes with this alignment, the easier it is to receive from the higher realm. Blessings, outcomes of your own divine essence and purpose can come forward and guide you, including all of us, in our individual roles and responsibilities. And you become a master in your own right as you clear the blocks of those things that interfere with your launch into the great sea of the unknown. You move into your own mastery of light, and I hold within your presence an offering a gift of purification to assist you to loosen those interferences, a gift to draw forward your boldness and stepping forward in your life, to create at unprecedented levels within your lives, to explore things that you may have thought were not possible. A gift to allow yourself to imagine a world entirely different from the one that you live within. In order for us to receive the maximum benefit from this unparalleled opportunity, the company of heaven has empowered to unprecedented levels an activity of light that has been building in momentum since the December solstice in 2012. This activity of light involves the divine alchemy taking place within the earthly bodies of not only humanity, but also the elemental kingdom and Mother Earth now. Remember, we are one. Through our unified heart flames, we have the ability to invoke this powerful activity of light on behalf of all of our siblings in the family of humanity. All we have to do is ask their I Am Presence to join us for this activity of light in perfect alignment with their divine plan and their highest good. Know that all we have to do to receive the full benefit of this gift from on high is to ask our I Am Presence and our newly elevated fifth dimensional silent watcher to download now the highest possible frequencies of our fifth dimensional crystalline solar light bodies into the core of purity in every electron of our physical, etheric, mental, and emotional earthly bodies. If you have the heart call to be the open door for this gift from our God on behalf of yourself, humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth, please follow me through this guided visualization with the full power of your attention and your divine intentions. This activity of light is stated in the first person, and we begin. Even in your lifetime, there is sufficient opportunity for this to occur. So do not be dismayed at the rate at which you perceive change to be occurring, whether that is within yourself, your country, or the world at large. Entrust your soul with unconditional regard, that it knows what it's doing, that it knows how long you want to be here, that it knows the path forward, it knows the desires of your heart. Allow yourself to explore these desires, leaning into those that have had little air in the past. Allow those desires that have had little exposure to the light, to your thought processes, to your pondering, and bring them forward. As a little child brings forward a new and secret toy to play with, to imagine how it could fly in the sky or roll across the dirt at high speed. These things were conceived and known by the child within, were they not? Children innately know what to do with a toy car or a model airplane. And yet there are many more magical and inspiring ideas they hold within from other lifetimes, from desires that have been unfulfilled, that are seeking to come forward to you to play with in this lifetime. Inspired ideas to invite you to engage in an entirely different way with yourself and the world around you, from a place of pure alignment, which will lead you into extraordinary circumstances, blessings of fulfillment and joy, deep, heartfelt connection with others. AM, also one with every atomic and subatomic particle, in wave of energy comprising humanity's earthly bodies and all of the spaces in between these atomic and subatomic particles and waves of energy. Through the divine intervention of this collective body of light beings, I now invoke from the very core of creation the most intensified frequencies of the 12 fifth-dimensional crystalline solar aspects of deity that humanity, Mother Earth, and all life evolving upon her are capable of receiving during this cosmic moment. Now, under the direction of our God and the mighty Elohim, the fifth dimensional directors of the elements take their strategic positions in preparation for this life-transforming activity of light. Thor and Ares, the directors of the air element, and the sylphs of the air, take their positions at the cardinal point to the north.